Welcome everybody to Two Drunk Dudes in a Gun Room.
Brought to you by Savali Army Entertainment.
This is Don.
And
Hey, so a lot of things are firing up, man. The podcasts have slowed down for a minute, but the train has not, man.
now we took a little hiatus. Yeah, we did.
Between Vetapalooza, and now we got the gigging trip that's coming up.
Oh man, I can't wait for that. We
There'll
got
be some
a lot
good
of good
times.
sponsors. A third of Reynolds County is like coming out to support this and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good time. So
Yeah.
kind of like the Saturday parties, the first Saturday parties of
Yeah.
gigging.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some good times, man. We already got some veterans that want to come out, and I think there's still some slots open.
Yeah.
Not
much.
But again, I mean, we're not going to turn them away. If they
Nope.
show up, they show up. So
We'll get them in there.
Good time. October 22nd, Lesterville. More details, you need to check out our Facebook, man. I'm just saying. So, like, how you want to kick this off, man? You want to talk about
the weird story of the week?
I'm trying to think a good way to put it, but I mean, it's a dumpster diver, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So,
again, we're
don't
going to call this dude George.
Okay, George.
Yep. We'll go with George on this one.
All
right. Let's talk about George.
So George was minus all of his teeth, and
like all of them,
all of them,
top and bottom,
gone, right, missing.
George ain't that old either, is he?
No.
Like, okay.
So he had the teeth removed. They got him some dentures, just like a kid in a candy store. They came in the mouth they went. He was happy.
Loved
them.
Like smiling in every picture and shit.
Yep.
Look at this shit.
Yep. And then they go to a Mexican restaurant for the celebration. Well,
the celebration of his teeth.
Well, we'll call it that.
Okay.
So
all right.
They're having a little family outing and eating, and George notices they starting to bother him a little bit. So he takes them out, wraps them up in some aluminum foil that he had sitting there on the table. Probably
the flour tortillas come in.
Yeah. And he sat them in there, and he was talking. Man, they had a good time. A few drinks in them, and it's time to go. So family and him get up, walk out, gets home, realizes I'm missing something.
They can't be cheap.
Oh no, it was $800.
Oh my Lord.
That was his part, was $800. He said, fuck, I'm missing my teeth. Holy shit. So he called the restaurant. They were getting ready to close. And he had to explain to the lady, hey, did anybody by chance find some teeth sitting at our booth? He said they would have been wrapped up in aluminum foil. She said, if they're wrapped up in aluminum foil, we just throw them away. So he asked for permission. So he didn't do this illegally. He asked for permission if he could go dumpster diving.
Can I jump in a dumpster to a Mexican joint that's been open all day?
Yep, to find my teeth. He found them. Wearing them again.
He did find them?
Yeah, he found them. He's wearing them again.
my question would be...
They taste like salsa.
So, I guess my thing would be he didn't get that like denture glue shit.
No.
To like glue him in there, or because I'm just trying to it puzzles me why the fuck he took him out, wrapped him in fucking aluminum foil. Why didn't he keep him in to eat? That's the whole purpose of having teeth.
He said he was used to eating without them.
He used to gumming his food.
He'll gum the shit out of a damn corn on the cob.
George, we'll go to the jungle.
Eats corn on the cob. By the time it's done, it's cream corn.
So honestly, I think what was it? The Queen and the guy named Jack, that episode? Remember that one?
No, I don't.
What,
Queen.
The Queen and the guy named Jack. where we talked about
Oh yeah. I do. Okay. Yep.
Jack had the whole, like dildo and trying
Yep.
to teach this girl how to use it and shit.
Yeah.
Um, so there's more to Jack.
Jack strikes again.
Jack struck again, right?
He sure did. This time, he informed some family members, extremely close family members, that him and his girl was doing anal. Family member asked if it hurt. Well, I mean, you've been sucking on vibrators. Maybe they thought that he just discovered other purposes for it. I don't know.
Oh man, George and Jack, man, George and Jack. Oh boy. Man, I'll tell you, man, they're so like, I mean, there are some just like you cannot I'll say, and I said it all through my military career too. You can never say you heard or seen it all.
No. Can you imagine how good the stories would have been if George and Jack were deployed? I mean, that's things that you could convince them to do. I mean, if you're willing to suck on a vibrator, there's a lot of shit that we can make you do.
But there are fucking, you see them videos all the time, man. There's privates and specialists and shit out there that do that shit. They watch this, they shove a banana down their throat and shit.
Yeah. Yep. And still can't eat MRE crackers in 2 minutes.
Oh man, if we don't lose a couple more after this episode, I don't know, man. Our goal is to get more viewers and listeners and shit, and then like we look at it the next day after it releases, and it's just like he's going down and down. Like, what the fuck, man?
Well, hell, I thought we got taken off yesterday.
Oh, yeah. So it's that new Facebook update, right? Do you like that fucking thing?
No, I feel
it.
like I've never used Facebook before because I'm fumbling through everything.
New, right? It's just like, thing. What the fuck? I can't even share.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how to fucking share anything. I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, you have to go through. You got to go out of one account into another account just to share something. Yeah, but it all comes with that new name that they're going to, that Meta. So
the Meta, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, so on the
business app.
Yeah, well, no, that's going to become Facebook.
Oh,
so I listened to a podcast, the Joe Rogan podcast, when he had Zuckenfucker on there.
All right.
The point of doing this is at some point he hopes that the Facebook Messenger won't be just like a messenger. It'll be like we can virtually talk, as in like you'll be a hologram talking to that person at the other end. It's all going to be done with AI and all sorts of shit. And yet you'll wear some regular glasses that's going to be made by Ray-Ban, right? And while we're talking, I mean, you'll be a hologram standing in front of me.
Well, fucking Jack's gonna like that shit, ain't he?
How do you suck on a hologram?
Whole new meaning to virtual sex. So
yeah,
his girlfriend ain't even got to be there to teach. He can teach the hologram how to suck.
Yeah. Well, just think about how expensive OnlyFans is going to get.
Oh my Lord!
You want a hologram experience? That shit ain't no joke.
Oh,
hey, speaking of crazy shit, all of us have seen homeless folks, okay, and sometimes they can get creative, right? The roundabout up there by PetSmart, there's a Hispanic fella standing up there with a sign with prices on there. They're body parts. For $5, you can punch me in my arm.
Stop it.
For $10, you can punch me in the stomach. For $25, you can punch me, I don't know where. For $50, you can punch me anywhere.
Serious?
I'm dead serious.
Like, you actually slowed down enough to read all that?
Yes. I went around the roundabout twice. But yeah.
I wonder if for like I'll tell him $100 and not no, that's fucking cruel. But $100 to knock him the fuck out. Then I mean, he wakes up and he gets fucked out of $100.
Maybe. Well, there was two of them today.
That is, I ain't seen that one, man.
Yeah, today's sign when I went up there to was it to, no, it was, oh yeah, when I was headed out to go hunting, because that's the exit by for I-44. Today it was the same thing, but
You gotta watch that shit though.
you could punch his friend.
There was a chick over there by the Walmart, and she was sitting there in a wheelchair when I got there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when I go to Walmart, it's in and out, right? Like I know exactly what the fuck it is I need. I go get it, I pay for it, I get the fuck out, right?
Yeah.
Usually it's just go in, hang a right to the liquor, and then walk the fuck, pay, and we'll get the fuck out of there. But anyway, it didn't take me long to go walk in the Walmart. I seen her, I parked, I went in there, got what I needed, got the fuck out, got to my car. And then as I'm pulling out the same fucking way I came in, right? She stood the fuck up out of this wheelchair and walked to her fucking car right there by Kentucky Fried Chickens.
I believe it.
I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
But she didn't have that sign or I would have knocked her the fuck out, you know? But
well, can you imagine? I mean, how, because scams are fucking pretty, they're fucking pretty good, man.
They
so can you imagine this guy made $25 for you punching him, and then 18,000 for the lawsuit for you punching him?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't even. Yeah, you're right.
I could just see it.
That's like them stupid fuckers that always were at the grave sites. Who the fuck were them?
Oh, the ones that were protesting soldiers when they were killed.
They were all fucking lawyers.
Were they really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
The ones that call saying your kid was gay or whatever the fuck, blah blah blah. 90% of them were looking for that. Was looking for somebody to fucking hurt them, hit them, whatever, because they were ready for the lawsuits.
No shit.
They're like antagonizing people.
Yeah, because they would show up graveside and start yelling about how your kid deserved to die. He was a baby killer.
Yep.
I mean, just crazy shit.
Yep. Absolutely, man. So what do you so switching topics, right? I think we're done talking about George and Jack and shit. What do you think about that Russian submarine?
The one that's playing hide and seek.
The one that's like naval intelligence is lost.
So here's like a theory, right? If you've been following the Ukraine war, you would see that Russia's withdrawn.
Oh fuck yeah. They ain't withdrawn, they're giving the fuck up.
No, he's withdrawing troops.
Oh, okay.
They're pulling back at about the same time that this submarine came up missing.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Because he's already said that he would use it if we do not win. I will use a fucking nuke on Ukraine. If I can't have this country, nobody can. I'm taking my ball and going home. So just think about this. If he's pulling his troops out and we're pushing them out, and now all of a sudden he said, well, we'll just move this sub on over. Ain't that some shit?
When that article came out that same day, that's when North Korea shot that fucking missile
over Japan. Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but it was on the same news stream that I got.
A lot of people don't realize, you earlier in the war, all Biden talked about was how he's putting these sanctions on him and it's going to ruin him and everything else. But you just heard what happened today?
Mm-mm.
So OPEC, which I didn't know this, is made up dominantly of Saudi Arabia, right?
Okay.
And Russia. They have announced that they are going to cut production by 2 million barrels a day. How many barrels a day did Biden increase American? 1 million.
Oh
yeah. Is there any coincidence to this? I mean, there's a lot of things that's going on in the media with Russia that is. Can you just imagine with Poland and Finland and all these countries that are right there in that area? A nuclear bomb goes off. NATO has to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you have no choice. You have to get involved.
So like right now that rocket is shot over Japan. They
Well,
that
I mean,
raised eyebrows, but yet they're still running around in circles. Like, what are we gonna do?
yeah, but North Korea has launched so many missiles. I mean, they've launched them over the top of South Korea. They've launched them just out into the ocean. He just periodically is like, fucking, let's throw some fireworks out. You know, with that guy, that's not abnormal. So I wouldn't expect NATO or anybody to do anything but say, hey, knock it off, which is all they do anyways. But if a country actually physically used it on another country and hit land, that's the beginning of World War III.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, NATO countries are all bordered, and you can't tell me that they won't be affected.
World War III with who though?
Well, I think to be honest, I think it would be Russia, China, and Iran.
Well, I don't know if Russia would stand up against us. The troops anyway.
Well, they probably wouldn't, but by the time you add in Iran and
Yeah.
China,
Yeah,
it'll make it interesting.
it will. Yeah, yeah. Definitely, definitely will. That shit's crazy.
It is.
It just,
I mean, and just think the people that are in charge of us.
Well,
one of them just did a huge speech about
Yeah.
how we've been allies with North Korea.
we have a strong
Alliance with North Korea. Goes way back.
Way back. Way back. Did you like that video?
Yeah,
I thought you'd like it.
I just laughed. Her dumbass.
I mean, kept talking too. Like
Oh,
she
that.
didn't even know what the fuck she said.
Look, if you're gonna lie, fucking at least believe it.
My God, man.
She probably argued with everybody when she got on the stage. No, motherfucker. It is North Korea. South Korea is the bad ones.
What was it? 2 days after that, though, they launched a missile.
Yeah. He was like, ally this, bitch.
It was probably written on the fucking missile.
Here's your Kamala Harris.
Here's your ally. There you go.
Oh yeah, that would be good times, man.
Yeah. So, shit. That is fucking. Your Bengals won, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy, man. Your Chiefs won.
I saw. We watched it. Believe me.
They be old Mr. Divorcey.
Oh yeah, you seen that too, right?
Yeah.
She. So the news is that since he wanted to play another season, she says she can't take it no more.
Yeah, but last year she was on the talk and they redid the interview. And she said, if he wants to play for 5 more years, 10 more years, or it's up to him, and I will support him all the way through it, and blah blah blah. Bitch, I want a divorce. And here's the real crazy part about it. She's got the money. It's not him. Compared to her, he's poor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She comes from a own the whole fucking league type money.
Oh.
Not own a team money.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the one asking for allowances. So if they get divorced, does he get half that?
I mean, it should
He
be
might
right.
come out rich.
Be like 50-50, huh? Maybe he will retire now.
He'll be like, I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah. He was grabbing that arm though, during that Chiefs game though. So I don't know if he's gonna go a whole season.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. I mean, he's getting old, man. He's 43.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was older than that.
43, 44, something like that.
Okay. Cool. But anyway,
yeah,
that was pretty good.
I'm gonna tell you, I seen her for the first time.
Who? Oh,
his wife,
Miss Peyton.
I just want to know, man.
Is that who it was, Peyton?
No, I don't remember her name, but when I seen her, that look in her eye, I was like, I see an Amber Alert coming in court. She looks like the type that might have shit on a pillow.
Or shit in a pillow.
Or
one or the
shit in
other,
a
I don't
pillow.
know. Yeah. What the hell?
There's your Hail
Yeah.
Mary.
Whew. He'd definitely get half in.
Oh, he'd have to.
He can get old Johnny Depp in his corner right there.
Yeah.
How'd you do it? Oh, I'll tell you how I did it. All about it.
If I was him, I'd be looking for that same attorney. Be like, hey, you handle divorces? She's on a roll.
Oh, crazy.
I take Johnny's lawyer over that.
Oh yeah, definitely. What else here?
You have to.
What else, man?
I don't know, man. You heard about so Congress, right, is getting involved now with this whole UFO stuff, right?
No.
So in 2023, the bill hasn't been passed yet. Well, it's been passed, but it hasn't been. They are bringing this legislation that says that if you worked on any project for any company dealing with unidentified, they have a name. They don't call them UFOs.
Unidentified flying object.
Yeah, it's not. No, they've got
no.
another word for it now.
Because we got Space Force. They probably changed it.
Well, they brought it out and they said all NADAs don't exist. You cannot be prosecuted under the Whistleblowers Act for coming forth and letting us know about what you've been working on, because there's like multiple government agencies and government contracting companies that have been working on these UFO cases without oversight from Congress. And anything that the government's doing is supposed to have an oversight committee for Congress. So they want to know what it is that they know, because there's like weird shit really happening out there. Like some of these pilots are seeing things on radar, visually seeing them, and nobody can explain who they belong to. We know for a fact it's not ours. China and a bunch of other countries say they're not theirs, but this one went from 80,000 feet to 5,000 feet in like a second and a half. It just dropped, and it was on radar. On top of that, I guess I didn't know this either. Did you know that the subs underneath the water can pick up aircraft? That evidently sonar from under the water will reach higher altitudes than the jet planes' radars?
No.
I didn't know that either.
No.
Yeah. Well, I guess the Navy's picking up stuff too. So you read the stories, right? What the pilots say, and they're the same identifying objects that some of the pilots seen in the 60s. They look exactly the same when they describe them. All this started coming about. You remember, what was it, last year, year before, when they opened up Area 51?
Oh, yeah.
And they started releasing documents about what they know and what they don't know and all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they're aliens. It could be Iranian technology. But it's scary to think that there's technology out there
that can do that.
It's moving faster than the speed of sound without a sonic boom. There's no boom. So they can't figure out what's pushing it. You know, that's obviously there's not a jet engine, so it has to be something else.
That is weird.
And they just disappear. One, it looked like it went into the water.
What do you think will come out of this?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I think they're just trying to hide other shit. I'll put my tinfoil hat on.
It's all cool up to that point, but it's all about hiding shit.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it.
somebody's got better technology than us. That's what it is.
I think they're trying to figure out what to do with the wrong aliens. They should do something about the ones
They're
crossing
trying
the
to figure
fucking
out what
border.
to do with the wrong answer.
The aliens that are crossing, the illegal aliens, is the one they should be fucking dealing with.
Oh no, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Did you hear about the mayor of New York? Oh man, he's on his own now, but the Democrats have disowned him. The Republicans don't want nothing to do with him, and we're still sending busloads of Hispanics up there. He said, "I'm tired of this." He said the right is extreme, and the left is doing nothing.
No.
Yeah, he was all over the news. Nobody will even respond to him now. The Democrats are now talking about how inhumane he is because he's now setting up a tent city in the Bronx.
That's what they did a while back, ain't it? Or no, that was Miami did that the whole tent city shit.
Yeah. You know, one thing, speaking of Miami, you know, that I just couldn't help but to wonder, and I need to look it up to see. Do you think Operation Barbecue went down there for the hurricane?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just curious, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they ain't had a Cat 4 hit Florida in
years.
And this bitch was almost Cat 5.
Yeah. I don't know.
It made me wonder.
Yeah. I don't know. That is a good question, though.
Yeah. I mean, if so, that means there's a new spice coming out.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to.
That's what I'm saying. Good stuff comes out of it, man.
They named all their spices after different disasters.
Yeah.
And so, wait, there was a Florida one though already.
Yeah.
What disaster was that from? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
So
it wasn't a Cat 4. I know that
Florida
one.
spice.
Why not?
Florida hurricane.
I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't really care for that one. So they can make another one, man. We can have a redo. If they don't want any more hurricanes to hit, they better get it right.
Baja
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, have you ever had somebody come up to you and say something so serious, and you're just looking at him going, "Really?"
Today?
So I had a guy come up to me. Again, no names. We'll call him George. George too. Well, George's dad. That works better. This is George's dad.
Okay.
He announced that he's gonna start drinking again.
Did he have teeth?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He announced that he's gonna start drinking again, and then he went on to inform me that I guess Anheuser-Busch is making these soda beers.
What is that?
They're taking Mountain Dew and putting alcohol in it. There's the Mountain Dew Baja. It's the real drinks. It's Coke flavors, Mountain Dew flavors, and they're putting alcohol in it.
It's a beer?
And it's made by Anheuser-Busch.
Oh.
To me, it sounds like a White Claw.
That's weird.
And so, I mean, but he was like, I had like 3 of them. Man, I passed out.
I'll tell you, because being Mikey back in the day, Simone, we invented Mountain Dew and JD and Mountain Dew and Jim Beam and Mountain Dew.
This is like wine cooler level.
Oh no,
it's like 6-7%.
And he just like
I had 3 of them. He had a bunch of friends over. He was telling me about it, and he had 3 of them, and they closed and locked the door and left because he had passed out. And they couldn't wake him up.
Wow. No shit.
Yeah, I seen him the other night, and he's like, "Man, I'm gonna go get some more and do a drink." And I said,
"It's
all right,
actually man. Somebody you know."
It is.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, I told him. I said, "Well, you know, have a good weekend, man. Enjoy your White
Claw."
So
serious.
Oh yeah.
Like
he's like, I ain't drank in like 8 years or 6 years, and now I've started drinking again. And I'm thinking to myself, not really. Near beer.
So Boone's Farm or
Yeah.
or fucking what was that what is that shit? Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah.
What was that 3 liter? Damn, I can't
A
remember.
malts.
Was it purple fucking something or I don't fucking know.
Malts.
I don't
Schlitz
know.
liquor.
It was like fucking. Yeah. Yeah, we're dating back now. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when I went to buy beer tonight. There was a 12-pack of Stag on top of the Corona. Like they still make that shit.
Yeah. Hell, I felt that way about PBR. I was like, is PBR still around?
You know, Milwaukee's best.
Well, you can't have those two words together.
They had
You can't have Milwaukee and the word best together.
now that's what Milwaukee's best light, Milwaukee's best ice.
Like,
just like
that's what that Michelob Ultra tastes like, is like ice. It's like water. It's like not even good water either. It's like
dirty water.
Yeah, like
let's go with that.
Like shit that came out of like an Iraqi creek.
Oh. We were at the football game last Saturday. Wife asked, all right, I had to go take a piss, so I went and pissed, and I came back. She says, "How the porta johns?" And she's been a rack too, right?
Right.
I was like, you know how the rack fucking porta johns, you walk in, you're like, holy fuck, and you got to climb up top and you straddle the fucking top of it because it's just an ice cream cone coming out there, motherfucker. I was like, that's what they look like. Damn. And we're in the USA, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, what the fuck? This is like a youth park fucking football field. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
Come clean this shit. It was crazy. Something going on though, because this is,
because they're UFOs.
Park services last year, right? I mean, every youth football game you'd go to, even at the high school, we'd go play, and bathrooms were fucking spotless. They had the fucking concession stands open, making burgers, all this other shit. This year, closed up. Nobody's fucking cooking shit. They ain't raising no money for fucking sports or school or nothing. It's just like, the fuck?
Wow.
I don't know what's going on this year. Everybody wants to say, oh, because of COVID and shit. COVID over with.
Even the president announced that. Pandemic's over with. But I'm still gonna ask for funding for the pandemic. But it's over with.
Well, funding for monkeypox. Yeah. Donkeypox, monkeypox.
Yeah. I agree. It's out there, man.
Safety rope so we don't fall down no more stairs. I mean, it's
damn training wheels so I don't fall off any more bikes.
Yeah, depends.
Lots of those.
Lots of depends. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I think we can call it. What do you think? We'll sit here and debate on what the next one's going to be. I don't even know what the fucking title of this is going to be.
I don't either.
I mean, we talked about Jack George and George Sr.
Nursery rhymes.
And threw some news today.
And well, Biden can always make funny stories, man. He should have been a comedian. He really should have.
Yeah, we were talking about this shit today too at work. We're just like, you know what? I wonder if the Ukraine president and Biden could just swap spots. Send Biden over there. Then Russia might have a chance.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, if they swapped, like there would be no Ukrainian army. They'd be like, I'm Russian. I already speak the fucking language. I'm Russian. Vladimir, I love you. I love you long time.
Vodka. Oh, good. Yeah.
That seems like some shit that Vladimir would be trying to do. Yes, indeed, man. Well, you want to tell everybody about the gigging trip one more time?
Hey, one more time. So, the gigging trip is scheduled for all October. I almost said August. October 22nd. This will be held in Lesterville, Missouri. We're going to kick it off. We're going to set up, start cooking around noon. And, it's nothing but a good time. Have music playing. We'll have a bunch of games out there as well. All you got to do is bring yourself a chair and, whatever it is that you drink, water, beer, whiskey, whatever it is. Um, this this is the first annual gigging party that we're going to put off as Savannah Army Customs, along, with the help of Reynolds County Rough Gigging Association. That is a thing.
That's a mouthful.
That is a thing. So they have volunteered their boats, fuel. Reynolds, like a third of Reynolds County is bringing fish, ribs. We got some brisket coming. Some veggie potatoes probably.
And hopefully suckerfish.
And we will be hopefully gigging some suckerfish throughout the night. And we got a couple guys that said, "Hey, can I show up just to clean them and cook them up?"
Yeah.
As you catch them, fuck, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. So everybody's joining together from all over, Missouri. We got people coming from here, there, everywhere. Next week, we will start putting out, meetup locations. If, you're around the Raleigh area, Salem, Lesterville, or what have you, we got some people that you can probably meet up with and follow out to this place, because we'll all be meeting at Lenny's Liquor Store. It's on the corner over there. If you look it up, Lesterville, Missouri, Lenny's Liquor Store, around noon, we'll meet you there, and we will Riverside right down the road. So, nothing but a good time.
If you need more information on it or you forget, you can find it at SavahiaArmy.com or twodrunkdudesinAgunroom.com. It'll be on either one of the websites. All right. Y'all take care. Be safe.